EFNW Casio 86 wave.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you fuckers wanted? Drop hitting the naked button before I'm even off the starting soon screen. This is what you fuckers wanted. Last Minecraft stream before I go to a convention, and this is what you fuckers wanted. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing on this Tuesday afternoon? How is everybody? I gotta stop messing with my headphone cord. I'm having trouble hearing. Hang on. Hang on. I'm losing some of the audio. Hang on. I was playing with the headphone cord with my hoof, and I lost some of the audio. Hang on. Okay, I think I got it back. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. See who's here. That's what we're here for, Sigh. Hi, Willow. Hi, mate. Hey! Restream chat is not connected to YouTube chat again. That's weird. Restream chat is not connected to YouTube chat, so I'm gonna have to, like, visually, like manually check YouTube. So I'm gonna move my chats around. Hang on, I'm gonna move my chats around because it seems that YouTube chat isn't being picked up by Restream chat again. So I'm gonna move YouTube chat right here, a little closer to the front so I can check it manually. Hi Marks, hi Samir, hi Nathan, hi Drake. Don't forget to post my everything else boundaries. I never forget. I always do it like after my last stream. So last stream is tomorrow. Today is my last Minecraft stream before I leave. Tomorrow will be my last stream of like any type before the conventions. I mean, hi Plasma. Yeah, you think you're so evil and quirky, Vector, don't you? You just think you're so evil and quirky. Yeah, hi General Rider. Hi Ace God. Hi Prismatic Gray. I think I was said hi to you. Thank you for the resub with Prime. I saw that. Thank you very much for the 2 months. Hi Glaybloom. Hi Stedius. Yeah, it's not connected to YouTube stream at all. I think it's Restream bot has really been shitting its pants lately. I suppose you're asking it to do the same thing day in, day out. It's gonna shit its pants sometimes, right? You're insanely sleepy. You took a good 2-hour nap earlier, though. Oof. Oof. Maybe you'll fall asleep again to this stream. Hi, you are evil? Perhaps you are. Why would I yell at you? I'm yelling at chat as a collective entity. You don't have to take personal responsibility if you don't want to. Like you change your name again. You change your name again. You also put poop in your name. Making grilled cheese and then back to suing. Best of luck, Ace! Ace is going to be vending for the first time at Everfree Northwest, so they're in like crunch time trying to prepare. Hi, Skillet Punderfun. You think you were very creative? Well, sure, you did. You did put pooping in it. Hi, Shadow Viper. Did anyone see the new plush website? Hang on, did anyone see the new Pony Plush website? Well, it does change your name often, yes. Okay, BRB. The what? It's for Pony Plush collectors. The Pony Plush Collector website. So you can catalog all of the plushies you own. And like you can search for plushies made by specific makers and see who owns what. What I don't even want to know what you hear, Steed. You're Steedius, but here. Here is the website. Hi, Glacial Skyfarer. That's my page. Because I wrote down the two I put down the 2 plushies I had. But, like, that's my page, but you can, of course, like, see the rest of the website from there. It's cool. It's cool. It's a brand new website. specifically for plush collecting to see who owns what. The history of plushies, you can have a timeline so you can put down, hey, it got commissioned on this date, arrived this date, got sold to someone else this date, if you choose to put that information in. You can have, you can put down, like I wrote down one of my plushes made by me plus you, and you can click them and they have their own page. They have their, you know, own page that shows all the stuff made by that specific person. Fancy yourself a plushie collector, huh? Name all the plushies. Well, that's what the website is for. That's what the website is for. Hi, cloudy skies. Hi, stuff. Oh, weekend was nice. Weekend was nice. But yeah, it's like, it's cool. It's cool. It is really cool. So I made myself an account and I listed the 2 plushies I own. I mean, I own other plushies, but those are mass-produced ones. Those are mass-produced plushies. I listed the 2 custom plushies I own. I'm pretty sure the website is for custom plush collectors. And I listed the 2 I own, which are literally just me. They're literally just me. Say hi, Ben. Oh, you're looking at the recent ones. Yeah, so you can literally look through all these different custom plush. It's really cool and fun. It's really cool. It's like you can like browse for ages. So I think over time that website's really gonna fill out and we're gonna have a nice history of plush collecting. Surprised there hasn't been a website like this sooner. But I made my account, put my things in. If I get any plushies in the future, I'll be sure to add them. Hi, Zika L. Again, YouTube people, I apologize if I'm slow at all to respond to your messages. The bot that would normally take your messages and put it in a shared chat so I can read everything at once isn't working right now. So I have to manually look over at a second chat to see you guys. So I apologize if I'm ever slow at replying. I'll do my best though. Put custom plushie yourself. Some many customers are so expensive that'll be pretty far off. It depends who you commission. It depends who you commission. There's definitely a spectrum. There's definitely a spectrum. Tugs that collar. I'm not wearing any clothes, but tugs that imaginary collar. I definitely think I aimed for the higher end of that spectrum. I mean, on purpose. I did it on purpose. I knew what I was getting into. I wanted high quality, but there's a reason that I will not say how much that plushie fucking cost. Oh boy. You're now in possession of an Anthor. Is that a plush? Is that a type of plush? No idea. Hang on, what was that reading? That was a hydrate, right? That was indeed a hydrate. Let me hydrate. Hang on, hydrate! Oh, hang on, I want to check the sound. So, I turned up the gain on my microphone even further. I just want to listen back to my stream to make sure I don't sound absolutely horrid. So just quick audio test, let's call it. Okay, I don't think I sound too bad. Test. Hang on, let me mute the music just so I can hear. Hang on. No, not that button. Where's the fucking... There it is. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Test. No, I sound fine. I think because the gain on my microphone is turned up, if I speak, you can hear, if I'm not speaking, you can hear the fan in the background. So like the noise cancellation is doing some work, but I think that might be the reason it got turned down in the past. So you can hear the fan in the background a little bit better, but if I'm talking, you can't really hear it as well, and also I think the music helps disguise it, so I think it's fine. It's fucking whatever, man. At some point I gotta make concessions. Make sure my voice isn't A little horse? How dare you? How dare you? How dare. But yes, today, this afternoon stream, and then tomorrow morning stream, and then I'm gone, baby! Looking after another dog where his owner is on vacation. Nice. Alright. I say we get into the game. Oh, hang on, I gotta play the fucking music again. There! Welcome back, Willow. If you wanted to see that website I was talking about, I posted it in chat higher up. It's just a new website for cataloging who owns what plush, like who made what plush history. It's just, think of it as like a new plush wiki for collectors. Make sure there's nothing in my mailbox. There is a single egg in my mailbox. Tuck it away there for now. So what was I placing last? Jeez, everyone's saying hi to me. Need to get many plushies of random horse strangers. Yeah, but like what color coral? Like I know I'm doing coral. But like what color? I think I was on to the fans. Was I doing purple or? Like I know I was where I started on like putting down fans. Egg. Not too important, not too unimportant. Hi, Frost Blitz. Think it was purple? It was, apparently. Okay. It looks like I put a few in this area. I'm going to assume I finished this area. There's one there. Let me just see. Yeah. Did I get this area? It's hard to remember where I left off. Definitely looks like I got this area. It's one of the excuses to say purple nurple because you love making weapons as a chowder. This is not sarcasm, you're being little here. I don't think Chowder invented the concept of purple nurples. I've heard the term in other media. Looks like I might have already done this area. It's just so hard to figure out where I left off. It doesn't look like I got this specific area, so let me put a couple around. Let's do that. Because we can always put more of the other colors around. I'm just gonna put one there. Ah, my wings got waterlogged. Definitely not what you... No, but it popularized it. Definitely not you scared purples each other when you were still in elementary school in the 80s. Use my Witcher sense to look for tracks. You're not talking about the... No, just you're talking about the food Chowder made that could kill any man. To be fair, I feel like you could... Could you kill someone with a nipple twist? Like, I feel like if you twisted hard enough... Like, I wonder if you... Or, like, you grabbed enough... I wonder if you could, like, tear off enough to, like, cause death from bleeding? Or, like, actually tear off something important. Like, do you think it's possible? Or, like, is it only a purple nipple if you only grab the nipple? If you only grab the nipple, then I feel like you could potentially tear it off, but not that much skin would come off. So I don't think you'd die of blood loss. Maybe if it got infected, yeah. If they had hemophilia, you could do it just by the regular purple nurple. What do you mean? A byproduct of infection totally counts as a kill. It's like a sneaky kill. It's poison damage. Infection is real-life poison damage. It totally counts. Looks like I got this section. I don't think I did over here. Did the knife kill the man or the venom in the knife? I think the person... I mean, you'd have to... I feel like that would be up to the autopsy to determine that. Hi, George. What kind of fruit do I like? I mean, most fruits, honestly. I like the vast majority of fruits. You name a fruit, I probably like it. Yeah, Restream Button is just dead. Restream Button's been malfunctioning for the last few streams. Now it has just completely failed to detect the YouTube stream. It's not even working on the Twitch side. So it just completely has not detected the YouTube stream, unfortunately. What do you mean? Do you even watch the show? Do you even watch the show? We eat a lot more than hay. The fuck you on about? You even watch the show, bro? We eat a lot more than just hay. Also, horses can eat meat. I can eat meat. Horses will eat eggs. Real life horses, look it up. They will eat eggs. If they are given the opportunity, they will. It's looking real pretty. I am really happy with the progress so far. Yeah, I love me a Bergie. Love me a Boyga. Looks like I've already somewhat been through this area. Delete snakes like spaghetti. True story. Not me. I won't eat a snake. I'm not a snake muncher. Not for me. Horses digestion ferments apples in their guts, so every apple is like a can of beer for them. Man, does that mean that all horse teachers are like constantly drunk on the job? Because you give apples to teachers. So like horse teachers in the schoolhouses, does that mean that horse teachers are like automatically drunk on the job? Would explain the state of the equestrian education system. You watch this horse jump down on some burger in front of the vegan Twilight Sparkle. Yeah! Yeah! Give me a burgie. There's a finger face with hay burgers. You can see why Pinky wanted so much cider. So I mean, Applejack's farm is like a brewery. I mean, the fact she sells cider, there was already like a fan theory that it's alcoholic. Common fan trope. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Looks like I already did that area. I'm just like going back over trying to figure out what I did and didn't do. Because my memory is fucking shot. I may not know what the future holds, but hear me when I say. Yeah, they plus it. Applejack's livelihood is alcohol. Y'all know Applejack is a kind of beer, right? Or not beer, but you know Applejack is literally a type of alcoholic drink, right? Watching Fenrir's Magic for the first time. Are you? Oh, how exciting you get to experience it for the first time. I hope you have a great journey with it. Okay, it looks like I did place some down here. Let's check over here. I'm not seeing any fans here, so I think we can put some down. Couple there. Looks like we can fit a few in here. No, it's not letting me put it on the side I want. Interesting. Aw, you get to experience friendship! As recently as socials are just Fluttershy. Looks like Legoland to you? It's Minecraft. I mean, they're both blocks, I guess? Whatever. Jack Daniel's apple flavor or Applejack is pretty tasty. I don't do alcoholic drinks, so I have no idea. I just drink regular, like, non-alcoholic cider. Bye, Skeleton! What is what, Christopher? You gotta be more specific as to what you're referring to. We should all storm a Legoland? What? Why? I don't understand. Indeed, I do not partake of the alcohol. I simply do not. I have always abstained. Hang on, this stupid-ass horse is stuck again. There we go. I'm underneath a tree. Well, he's not sinking. I guess he can stay there. Give me my flavored water. I don't go out of my way to drink much flavored water. I mostly just drink normal tap water. If you offered me flavored water, I'd drink it. Like, if you offered me flavored water, I definitely wouldn't turn up my big old snout at it. But I just don't go out of my way for it. Because I suppose flavoring your water is gonna, like, cost extra, you know? Why do that when there's perfectly good tap water? Yeah. Water flavored to taste like water. I've eaten raspberries before. No, you misread the description. Funny Joe was not part of that. Funny Joe was listed in the description as the person who created my Pog emote. If you look again, there were two different sections. One section listed all the people who participated in their social medias, and there was a different section that listed credits for various things people have made for me. Funny Joe was listed as somebody who made my Pog emote. So they were not someone who participated in that collab. But yes, we did do a collab stream for the Heartstream Heroes event. To support the American Heart Association. We did do that charity stream. Unfortunately, Cowgirl, also called Amber. Amber had computer problems and was not able to join us for the majority of this stream. So it's mostly me, Phoenix, Moon, and Safi. You saw my post on Sunday? Oh, my weekly short. Indeed. Speaking of the weekend, I had a great time swimming. My new swimsuit worked perfectly. Was perfectly comfortable, kept the sun off me, could not have gone better swimsuit-wise. I'm so happy with the new swimsuit. Worked perfectly. You think bottled water always tastes bitter? I mean, it's often added minerals. You might just be tasting added minerals. But then again, tap water also often has stuff added to it. It depends on the tap water and the bottled water, honestly. It really depends where you live. Tap water will be different the way you live. I heard that one reason New York pizza hits different is because of the tap water. Because of the because of this, whatever is specifically in the New York tap water, it does something when they use it to make pizza dough, so there's genuinely just some different quality. So like tap water, different tap water from different areas, it can genuinely affect recipes to a degree. Like water isn't just water. Yay, sun protection, yes! I yapped about this before, but when I was on vacation, I got sunburned, and I'm like, that's it! I'm done! And I purchased like an SPF, technically it's UVP, ultraviolet protection, UVP for 50 plus, swimsuit and like a hat with like that one of those removable neck coverings. So like I'm protected from the sun. I don't gotta coat myself in sunscreen. My swimsuit is pretty, and it's functional, and it's comfy, and it protects me from the sun. Everybody out there in their tiny little bathing suits exposing their arms and their necks and their butts. Sometimes their bellies getting all sunburned, but not me. Not me! I am perfectly safe. Haha. Play welcomes to Minivision, typical house water, lead water, salt water, Ohio water, Michigan water, ancient water, and your favorite glacier water. Why do only 2 states get specific water types? Also, I feel like water would like vary even within states even. I feel like water would vary even within states. Like you wouldn't have one water throughout the whole state. I still think there'd be some variation. Try different brands of bottled water to genuinely taste different. Oh, definitely on purpose. Different brands of water, both A, they'll have different mineral quantities, and B, they do specifically engineer the taste, so they are meant to taste different. You're telling Celestia to nuke us with the sun? Global warming's already a problem, bro. It's already hot enough. You also saw the short. I mean, I hope you guys saw the short. Be a problem if you didn't see the short, because I did post it. Let's see, Celestia. Let's not put Celestia to the test. SPF 50 plus only means at least 98% sun protection. There's still that 2% of UV rays that might get through. You know, like let's not give Celestia any wiggle room here. We don't sell streamer bathwater. That'll be gross. That is. Imagine gamer horse bathwater. Imagine the gamer horse bathwater. It would just be full of soap, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it would just be full of soap. Well, like, I gotta clean myself, but also my hair. It would just be water full of, like, soap and shampoo and conditioner. It would just be cloudy. Like, you couldn't even drink it. Like, even if you sold Gamer Horse bathwater, you couldn't even drink it. Because if you genuinely washed yourself in it, it would just be full of soap and shampoo and conditioner. You drink it and then go to the hospital. Not because I have a disease, because you fucking poison yourself with the shampoo. That's the main reason I could never sell Gamer Horse bathwater. Is because it would be full of soap and someone would fucking drink it and go to the hospital and sue me. That's the main reason I could never sell it. Doesn't Twilight control the sun now? Does she? Maybe. I'm not sure. Why do they call it shampoo? I'm sure there's a reason for it. How do I apply sunscreen on fur? You just do it. I don't know. You just do it. It's mostly for the skin underneath the fur. I don't know. You just do it. You smear it on and it smears on. I don't know what to tell you. The tap water in New York is high in calcium, that's why. Ah, Poland Spring tastes alright. I grew up drinking a lot of Poland Spring. I also like Poland Spring. You think Fiji tastes weird? Aquafina always tastes so bad. You don't think they have a live stream? Just me. Everyone else was a streamer, Christopher. All the people in the stream you were talking about, all of them are streamers. I stream on, in fact, I literally gave a link to their Twitch channels. In the description, I literally gave a link to each person's Twitch channels. I'm the only one out of the 5 of us who streams on YouTube. But the rest of them, they all stream on Twitch. Is a fallacy. Freeze an apple juice jug full of tap water and you're thriving. Huh. Blah, pulling teeny swing. Gives it calcium, gives it pizza stronger bones. Very important. Was there a hydrate earlier? Let me check. Very possible I missed something. Oh, that was 22 minutes ago. I already did that. Want to stretch my wings? Not really. We just started and I'm busy. Especially reading chat. Lots to read. For the last time, don't make any... Please don't make any comparisons. Okay, now I have to do the stretchy. Please do not make any comparisons between me and Luna. Please, I'm having a hard enough time as is. Stretch left, stretch right, stretch backwards. And you have another hydrate for right now. Fine. But for real, I get compared enough to Luna as is, please. I need every bit of deniability I can get, please. You and Twilight brings the sun closer because she thinks it will maximize her magic efficiency because she won't have to spend as much magic when she moves it. This whole girl water thing is pretty close to you, not gonna lie. Be shocked if it wasn't. Did the hundred. Prettier than Luna anyway, so it's hard to even compete. Aww, thanks, Willow. You know what people are like on the internet? I think people are like this on the internet or not. It's just that they feel safer to say it out loud on the internet. I think people just feel emboldened to make these things public on the internet. But I think they're like this whether they're on the internet or not. The rare comfort acquired. I was talking to Vector Plasma, not you. Don't worry about it. Oh, these nuts. Stick one right there. Put a little bit over here. Do 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 do. Do I need more? Nope, I got more. Right, these aren't full blocks. I gotta remember that. Oh, shush. You and Twilight banishes me to the bottom of the ocean to pay the house list. You sent me to the moon. What the fuck would I have done to get banished? What the fuck could I have possibly done to deserve banishment? Like, what the fuck? I'm a good horse, I swear. I don't even tax evade. I don't even tax evade. What could I possibly do to deserve banishment? You're glad chuckle at the D's nuts jokes in any case. Hi, heart. Hi. Boop. That was a boop, not a punch, promise. Yes, bat, bat, squeak, squeak. I can do a little tax evasion as a treat. Can I? Really? That'd be how much counts as a little? Like, is there a monetary limit? Like, what counts as a little? Is there like a monetary limit, or is it just based on vibes? Or is it like you see how far you can push it and suffer the consequences if you're wrong? 2K horse money. Noted. Writing that down. Your path progress. Did it? Ooh, I might take a look. Just let me work a little more on this. I just don't want to lose my whopping 23 blocks. Hey, 23 is better than 0. I'll take it. Good for you. That's what you get for building with a pallet. That's 48 blocks total. Oof. Oof. It's fine with just a 1. Only way you see me getting banished by Celestia is if I peed in her swimming pool or setting her room on fire. One of which is unlikely. Well, first of all, how would I even have access to Celestia's private swimming pool? How would I even have access to Celestia's private swimming pool? I said it myself, I didn't tax evade. Tax evasion is my legal right and obligation. What do you think of this? Celeste, Twilight just wants to be like Celestia for her character development. You love the bat pony noise? Don't tell that to Heart, she will spam it in my ear. You just see, okay, there's now more of a smooth rising curve. Oh! Nice! With second and Celestia, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Could be invited by Celestia herself. This claims someone who doesn't exist as a dependent, and I'm golden. I mean, I live in Laponyburg on the server, right? Why would I even be paying equestrian tax? I mean, what if I wouldn't need to submit equestrian taxes, right? What if I submit them anyway and to like get a refund, even though I don't live in Equestria, and I can claim Christopher as a dependent? Hi, Rudy Grimkin. Spider-Man has been avoiding the IRS for years. Oh, you're on my head, aren't you? Okay. Does Laponyburg have taxes? I remember, okay, so we have filing cabinets for the purpose of taxes, but I'm the president and I've never collected taxes in my life. So, theoretically, maybe, but in practice, I don't think we've ever enforced it. I don't. We've never actually attempted to collect taxes as far as I'm aware. So I don't think so. To be fair, the public works, I usually fund all public works projects out of my personal bank account. Hey! Oh, Cosmic Keyframe! Hell yeah! Hello, Raiders! Hello! We were talking about a fantasy tax evasion. We were talking about equestrian tax evasion. Hi, Raiders! You're the Cosmic Keyframe Raiders. Yes, sure. Hi, Sleepy Autism. Hi, Spidery. What are you guys up to? Equestria's like the U.S. where they tax you even if you haven't lived in the country all year. Hi, Bronze. Hey, we got Antonymph. Yeah. Doing an art stream. Hell yeah. What was it drawing? Hi, Nerd McGurd. You're here-ish. All we need. Here-ish is all we need of you. Or even if you're not here at all. Whatever works for you. Anyway, I'm placing down Coral. I should stop pounding over Tumblr last night, she said. Well, actually, so it's true. There's an instrument called a hurdy-gurdy. It sounds silly, doesn't it? It does. It is silly. I've heard of it. I've heard of the hurdy-gurdy. Have you heard of the hurdy-gurdy? I've heard of the hurdy-gurdy. She's prepping shell boxes for Everfree. Nice! I've been hearing that for a lot of people, that they're like crunching for Everfree. Heard that from a few people. I'm headed there as well. You'll probably see me. If you're going, I'm very hard to miss. I'm the giant blue horse. You can't miss me. You can't miss me. There's only one passion meme that makes me laugh your ass off. Which one is that? Haunts. Yes, yes, haunts. Do I play instruments? I played the flute. When I was in high school, and I think also, I believe, middle school, I actually played the flute. I was a flautist. I don't have fingers, so I had to play them with, like, my wings, but I was a flautist. I was in marching band and everything. Convention in 2020. It's the final last week. Let's say, oof, Howie, October ain't gonna be fun. What, you got a lot going on? I knew it was that one. I knew it was that one. Oh, don't mention that in front of the Raiders. They're gonna they don't know the context. You can't mention that in front of the Raiders. No, they don't have the context. You can't mention that in front of the Raiders. Cease. Making an underwater reef full of ponies. It's a corral. Context is never needed anyways. I'm not showing the clip again. I did on a previous stream. I'm not showing the clip again. I'm not derailing things again. We're derailed enough. Huh? Hang on, I lost the sound. No. I guess my headphone's unplugged. Yeah! Antinymph! Love Antinymph. Hang on, my headphone's disconnected. There we go. When Drifter says some shit, just block that internet freak. I'm the antonym of the internet. I think there's something fucking wrong with my headphones, man. They aren't maxing out the volume. Hang on, I gotta... Something's up with these damn headphones. Hang on. Have heard the one that's mixed with Field of Hopes and Dreams? I don't think so. But that sounds nice. I was japping the whole time. I might end up reversing the song just to sing the whole thing. You love saying hurdy-gurdy? Hey! Hearts in the chat. Is it? Yeah? That's one thing about the BronyTales server, the squid fly. The squid fly, that's just a plugin. Hang on, I wanna reverse the song so I can sing. Hang on. Where'd it go? Unfortunately, there is not a way to suggest songs. I have a pre-made playlist of songs that I know won't get me copyright claimed. It's about a 3-hour-long playlist. It's because, see, I'm actually a multi-streamer, so I stream on 5 different platforms at once. Right now I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Picardo, and Nemo TV. So I need songs that won't get claimed on all 5 platforms. Like a song that's safe for YouTube might get me bonked on Twitch. Or like if it's safe on YouTube and Twitch, sometimes I've gotten bonked on Facebook before. So these are, I've over time created a playlist of specific songs that are fairly safe to use. That is a lot of platforms. But I do my best to keep up with it. Because I want as many people as possible to have the chance to watch me. Also, it's casting a wider net and more chances for people to find me. So it's mostly like fandom songs and like small creators in the playlist. It's no, it's not spelled like Picardo. It's Picardo. Shush, shoot your face. The squids are funny, yeah. You're like Flawless Sparkle Moon. She does have very nice character design, I'll say that much. To all the new videos, I have a whole bunch of client-side mods installed to make things look pretty. Like, look at that. Rain droplets on the water. On the shader pack, pretty water. Like, I hope you appreciate. I went through a lot of effort to make everything look pretty. October is going to be basically... So I mentioned Flawless Sparkle Moon, yeah, in the YouTube chat. Minecraft has been evolved way beyond the 2010 edition of the 360. Yeah! Yeah! I mean, again, a lot of this isn't vanilla Minecraft. I mean, all the blocks you see are vanilla Minecraft. They might look a little different than vanilla because I'm using a resource pack. I'm not using any modded blocks, though. But the visuals, I have various client-side mods to make things prettier. So there are a lot of blocks here that definitely wouldn't exist in the 2010 edition. So there have been a lot of vanilla game updates, but also I am using a lot of mods to make the game look prettier. But they're just visual mods. They don't affect the actual gameplay. Now I'm on a server right now, and there are server-side mods called plugins that do change the gameplay a little bit, but still there's no modded blocks. Every block you see here is available in the current vanilla game, even if they look a little different because of my resource pack. Hey, look, free rotten flesh. Wait, I'm supposed to be, hang on, I was gonna, you figure us, you save the raiders of trouble. Oh no, you're gonna, no, you betrayal by my own moderators, no, you just handed them the, no. What the fuck was I even doing? I didn't even sing. I wanted to sing to this, Et tu, Brute? I wanted to sing to this song and I was too busy yapping and I never did. It's not mod abuse when it's towards the streamer. Sigh. I know, I love Violet. They have such good songs. I messaged some pony over Tumblr last night. She said, "Var X3, so it's true love at first sight." Throw on my candy bracelets, now I'm headed to class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses. Say wet blip. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop, don't you? You can't really hear the music? It might be the rain. I wonder if the rain is a little louder than the music. Let me turn up the music a couple. I'm on 7%. Okay, I've turned it up from 7% to 9%. It's the audio mixing is actually really fucking hard. Let me tell you. See if this is any better. Yay. I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on Newgrounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because sorry, Jesus Christ, fucking bad old jump scare because you suck. I said, hell yeah. 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain of pink, and you can hear the music just fine. It might be dependent on your headphones then. The years and I still have not lived that down. I have not. You can hear the percussion now? Is the percussion all you can hear? It won't try to take and changes a two-edged sword. It's good? Okay. You can hear it? Good. I hope that I had it at 7% for literal years. I hope changing it to 9% has not permanently fucked anything. I'm so damn picky about the audio mixing. I try my best on my own, but real-time feedback from you guys is the most helpful thing in the universe, genuinely. Like, real-time feedback so I can tweak things for, like, the widest range of headphones and, like, ears possible is very helpful. I did not hard. I'll have to go back to read that. Hi, Blakes, yes. Raiders, normally I wear clothes. Chat. Somebody at the beginning of this stream redeemed the naked button. So now I'm stuck being fucking naked. Why won't you reset your home? Hang on, I want to rewind a little bit. Exactly, like a barber doll, got no booba. One of the few VTubers who can be naked on Twitch.tv without a ban. It's a superpower. Let me go back. I think I missed a few earlier comments. It's probably a job description for Twitch mods to bully the streamer every now and then. Sigh. Next October, you're gonna be basically your Polygon Hall and Furry the same month. One in a month that potentially means you're directly flying from one con to con 2. Damn, that's busy. Superpower. What was that? Was that a redeem? What was that? Key jangling. We can do key jangles. Hang on. We can do key jangles. There you go. Wheel keys. This ain't a sound effect. This is wheel keys played live on the mic. Only the best for chat. It's never too late to fall in love with the world. So cast is not today, so start your stride with a 12. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you reset your heart, you'll be just fine. Oh, it's your life, you say, it's all mine. All mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. When Drifter says some shit, just block that internet free. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you boo boo. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new ground, so I wonder if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. You should also point out Punicon Hollands in the Netherlands, Furry is in Australia, so that's quite a trip. That is indeed quite a trip. More key jangles? You fuckers want even more key jangles? There's your hang on. I want to check something real quick. Okay, give me 1 second. Nope, that wasn't it. So I still have my old high school lock on my desk. Unfortunately, at one point, it accidentally locked, and I can't recall the combination off the top of my head. For half a second, I thought I remembered it, but I tried it, but no. It's okay. I'm sure there's a way to get it open or, recover the code if I really wanted to. The reason I thought of it is, right next to the keys I just jangled. Was there another redeem? You want me to hydrate? I can hydrate. I know it was random. No, listen. The keys are in the same cubby hole as the lock. The keys are in the same cubby hole of my desk. And so when I grabbed the keys, I started thinking about the lock. And, I thought I remembered the combination. And I didn't. It's not that random, I promise. I mean, I like flying, too. I like air travel, too, but goodness gracious. Chats with hydrate as well. Yes, hydration, very important. No, it's okay. Man, I got a lot of crap in here. Boo, I have been jump scared, have I? Good to know. Thank you for the information. Look, it's just a standard combination lock, like a standard master lock combination lock. You know, the type you'd see on lockers in a high school. Literally that exact type, because there was a locker. And a lock on a locker in a high school. Because that's literally what it was. Right, I can't put it on the walls here because they're all that. Gotta focus and actually place them. Oh! Didn't mean to place there, I meant to put it there. Slug, pretty sure you can unlock that with another master lock. Very possibly. Very possibly. Hey, if there's anyone in chat who thinks they can get it open, especially if you can somehow determine what the old combination was so I can write it down. Because you know, it's the same combination I used all throughout high school. It feels sacrilegious to change it. If anyone's going to Everfree Northwest and they think they know how to get the lock open and or recover the combination, I'll bring it with me. I'll bring it with me. I watched the lockpicking lawyer as well, Bonds. I would probably have to buy the tools from his website, Bonds. I know exactly who that is. I know exactly who that is. I watch his stuff. Hi, Talent! You finally play Minecraft. Hell yeah! That's good to hear. Just grind off the... No, I know! I literally kept it because it's sentimental. It's my high school lock. Breaking the lock defeats the entire purpose. Some instruments not easy to play. I mean, if you really want to master an instrument, I don't think any instrument is easy if you're trying to master it. You're using a master lock. It can be opened with a master lock. I love it when I actually get references. You say JK, but no, literally. Like, you say JK, but no, literally. Hello! Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum. This actually are kind of... Yeah, I love the lockpicking lawyer. Want to see that fun 24 blocks of progress? Probably in a minute. Again, like, I don't want to lose my spot. I don't want to lose my focus while I'm placing this shit down. And be like, oh god, where did I leave off? You know, I'm a really forgetful horse. Let me just finish with the purple fan coral. Want to teleport to me? Okay, so that breaks that. You absolutely can. It's big enough you can absolutely get lost here. Hang on. Let me get real quick. Just... Why am I throwing them? Where are the buckets going? Why are the buckets in my inventory disappearing? You literally wrote to yourself 306. I did not put that there. That is not where I'm placing it. There. Stupid camera. And you lost me immediately. Yeah. Just... Hang on. You're gonna fix... Okay. Didn't even pick up the water! Water on that coarse dirt. And that one. Yay! I'm... Yeah, that did it! don't think that hole was there before, but whatever. And how long that takes only 60 seconds to open is probably worth the money. He never seems to actually make recommendations. Like, I looked, but he doesn't seem to have, like a playlist or anything of locks he recommends. Maybe it's just a liability thing. Why do sources be funky? They really are. They really are. That frickin' waterfall in the Ponyberg has caused me so much grief. A long time ago, someone made a waterfall without my permission, and it's full of not source blocks, and that fact, like, kills me inside. That I can never fix it. Minecraft water physics, gotta love it. Cause if you don't love it, you start screaming. Ah! The sky looks amazing? Oh yeah! Yeah, love me my shaders. So I fucked around with the settings, but these are some type of settings using complementary unbound and a mod called Euphoria Patches. Euphoria Patches is a mod that basically adds even more features to complementary. And then I have a mod that makes beacons have these halos around them. They'll change color depending on the color of the beacon, and they'll gain more rings depending on how upgraded the beacon is. Open Zoom. Yes, Christopher, we are going to play through all those Magic School Bus games, but in the order I normally play them. Yeah, of course it's cool. Do you know how much stupid time I have spent carefully tweaking all the shaders and mods I use? That beacon mod on yours, I'm not gonna like your castle. Yeah, you do have a bunch of those, don't you? Do you know? Of course it looks cool. Do you know how much stupid time I've spent tweaking the mods in my shader packs? It better look fucking cool. I've spent an absurd amount of time off stream making it look cool as shit. Looking up at a pony bat butt for a minute there. Yeah, I do that a lot because someone likes to sit on my head. 24 fully upgraded beacons. That's gonna be one busy sky. Your potato PC would cry even imagining this. Well, mine still cries a little bit. My main limitation is that a 3070 has absolutely diddly squat for VRAM. Like, GPU itself, like, does pretty good. CPU, great. Like, RAM, great. Motherboard, pretty decent. The VRAM inside of the graphics card is absolutely the limitation. The 3070 does not have diddly squat for VRAM. So my computer still cries sometimes. Streaming and running the game with shaders and running my VTuber. If you ever see my VTuber lag during Minecraft, that's because my computer started shitting itself a little bit. It'll happen sometimes. I wish there was a way to magically increase VRAM without replacing your whole graphics card. But I think that's gotta be an impossibility. You can't complain, I'm the best Uber in Laponyberg, 5 out of 5. At least I get a high rating. Cherish every byte of VRAM I have right now. There is a way to do that, but it's risky. Let me Google this. How much VRAM in a 3070? Like, it's not regular. How to increase VRAM, take apart the GPU. So I do it, but it's risky. Also, you have to find a specialist. 8 gigabytes. If this website is correct, it looks like the 3070 has 8 gigabytes of VRAM. 8. One does not simply add VRAM. I wish it was that, like, I have 64 bytes of regular RAM. I have 64, because I was lucky that the 64 bytes came with the bytes, what the fuck ever. Yeah! Yeah, I have 4 sticks of 16. So that I got lucky because I bought this computer pre-made. Gigabytes? You know what I meant. Yes, I meant gigabytes. Look, words are hard and stupid, and there's a lot of them. Words are hard and stupid, and there are a lot of them. You understood the concept I was saying. You knew what I meant, even if you knew what I meant, so it's fine. But seriously, I have like 8. What the fuck am I supposed to do with 8? 8 gigabytes of VRAM. My entire computer has 64. I literally, like, 8. They did this thing is not fucking future-proofed. 64 is a nice amount of RAM, yes. If only I had as nice an amount of VRAM! The 3070 was not future-proofed. Oh, hi, Biscuit Delicious. How you doing? Delicious? Hello. How you doing? You know, gaming PC has funny numbers, does it? What does funny numbers do? You work with a micro PC, the computer fits in the palm of your hand. 64 bytes running stream on a toaster. You think anyone's ever tried to stream from their Samsung smart refrigerator? It's 192 gigabyte DDR5 RAM, 32 gigabyte VRAM. But no, relaxing? Nice. Good. But no, genuinely, do you think anyone has actually ever, like, tried to stream from their Samsung smart refrigerator? You're sure the smart fridge could play Doom, though, bro. Everything can play Doom. Someone got Doom running on a pregnancy test once, so probably, yeah. Let me land real quick. Hopefully, but while Pops and those buildings have to dump all their crap they hoard, the price goes down. There's just a problem to that. I'm actually afraid. Doom on a pregnancy test? Yeah, that was totally a thing. That was. But, like, so if the AI bubble bursts, isn't that gonna fuck up the entire rest of the economy? Right? Like, I have a 401k, and my parents have a retirement account. Like, I know, like, everyone is so excited about the AI bubble bursting, but I'm thinking, like, no, no, please. Because, like, when the bubble bursts, it's gonna fuck up the rest of the stock market. And I have a 401k, and my parents have a retirement account, and everything's gonna take a fucking nosedive. So no, I am not looking forward to the AI bubble bursting, because that's going to affect both mine and my parents' retirement accounts. Thank you very much. You think that people only want the bubble to burst out of spite? They're not all that worried about the consequences? I'm worried about the consequences! The consequences directly affect me! Like, think about this, people. The consequences aren't going to just affect the AI companies. They're going to affect absolutely everyone when the stock market tanks and everyone's retirement accounts are fucked. This is going to affect everyday people. Like everyone's celebrating, and I'm like, no, please. I have a please, not my 401k, please. It is a happy season. It's a double-edged sword, exactly. You're shanking the AI companies, but you're also shanking all the normal people. Do sacrifices have to be made? Why do I have to be the one making them? Why does my 401k have to be the sacrifice? Why do I have to suffer for their greed and short-sightedness, man? Everything are expensive, every component is so hard to get because those fucks, you want them gone. And I want my 401k to not lose half its value in a month. So, Christopher, a 401k, it's a type of retirement account. So a little bit of my paycheck, every time I get a paycheck, a percentage, basically goes into like a bank account. Just imagine a special bank account. And a little bit of every time I get paid, a little bit of that money goes into it. And over time, that money builds up, and that money is being saved for when I retire. But it's not just sitting there. It's also being invested so that it grows over time. And it's invested in the stock market. And if the AI bubble bursts, like people say that people are overvaluing AI. They think AI is worth more than it is, basically. And eventually, everyone's going to realize that people think AI is worth more than it is. And it's going to make the stock market do worse. And when the stock market starts doing worse, that's going to affect the money from my retirement savings that's been invested into the stock market. So I and everyone else with a retirement account invested in the stock market is going to lose some of our retirement savings. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, that would be sweet if my 401k didn't nosedive. Yeah, I think that would be pretty damn sweet. You've an account to invest a bit in monthly? Yeah, my parents had me start investing like fairly immediately when I started working, so I've done pretty well. I think I just passed 50k. Like, it was either 40 or 50k. Because I'm working for a number of years now, so I think... I can't remember. I might have just passed 50k. I think I did, yeah. I think this previous cycle, I just passed 50k in my retirement account. But like, it was a sharp increase over the last period. A really sharp increase. So I'm assuming that's just because the stock market just keeps going up and up. I'm assuming it's just gonna go back down that exact same amount as soon as the fucking bubble pops, man. It's gonna go down that exact same amount or more as soon as that fucking bubble pops, man. I'm like cringing in preparation. As a software review, you kinda would still like to have your field exist in 2040. But oh well, you gotta stick it out. Pop exactly. Exactly. The people say the AI bubble is gonna pop. And it's gonna be bad for everyone with a who's invest. It's gonna be bad for everyone. Some people are excited for the pop because then the AI companies and they can get to reap what they've sown. But it's also gonna hurt all of us as well. So I'm not excited for it. I'm not. Yeah, basically, Stedius. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, unfortunately it's gonna stop getting bigger eventually. Bubbles gotta pop eventually. It's called a bubble because it's basically inflating it, making it like bigger and bigger. And someday people are going to realize it's too big and it's going to pop. And there's going to be consequences for that. There's a reason the Great Depression was great after all. They still refuse to say we're in a recession. They still refuse to officially say we're in a recession. I figure, do you guys think that when the AI bubble pops that they'll finally officially admit we're in a recession? Or do you think they're gonna keep denying it? Like, what do you guys think? Do you think that they'll like, do you see what I'm talking about? This like, so you can't see it, Heart, but on my screen, there's one of my mods has like drip particles when something is not a source block. So there's a bunch of not source blocks like in the middle here. And it just drives me mad. I just have to live with it. It's not obvious if you don't have my fucking mod. And I should just live with it, but part of my... Yes, there's flowing water here. Yes! That's the entire thing. It hurts my brain. It's okay. It's okay. It's whatever. I should just accept it. Because every time I try to fix it, it spills over its banks and everything gets fucked. Every time I try to fix it, I fuck it up somehow. I should just learn to accept it. Part of it is because saying we are in a recession or depression can in fact truly make it worse. Like over here usually. So usually I'll try to place down a source block to replace flowing water. But like then it'll eventually spill over the sides because I don't understand water physics and it gets fucked. So obviously the top ones have to be flowing water. But I appreciate if some of the ones, if everyone that could possibly not be underneath wasn't. So I don't know, if you want to fuck around with that, be my guest. If you want to fuck around with that, be my guest. Just try not to make the mistakes I make, where it just fucking spills over the sides and ruins everything, and I have to spend 10 to 15 minutes fixing it. You can totally fix that with a sponge, but then you already put the coral down, and the coral will die, and it'll fuck up the waterfall. Then I'll have to put the waterfall back in, and I'll fuck up the waterfall, and all the crops will get broken. But yeah, Blue horse so blue, you hope things work out for you. Thanks, Frostblitz, I appreciate that. Oh, the numbers are getting bigger, I see. Yeah, as in year. I mean, yeah. Years can only go forward, not backwards. But yeah, I don't know, Chad. Do you think when they'll finally admit we're in a recession when the AI bubble pops, or do you think they're just going to deny it forever? Upstairs is fixed. Really? Let me go take a look. I can't believe you seemingly have accomplished it in like 10 seconds, what I've never been able to do. There's still a few of them. Because I don't know if you're looking at my stream right now, but it's still showing that there's some. But you know what? Even if you removed it, you can't fix lower part. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Even if you've only fixed a few blocks, I'll take it. I'll take it. The surface is... I think I did attempt to fix the surface previously. Well, as long as you fix the surface, I'll live with it. It's fine. Can't be greedy. Bottom really basically needs source blocks all over. Yeah, that's the painful part. I've never bothered. Fuck it. Wait for my wings to dry. Can't see those things on the surface. You think it'll be fine? Yeah. It's just that I know they're not source blocks, you know, and I'm like a stickler for details. And because the mod I'm using makes like flowing water blocks give off these particles, which looks really pretty on a waterfall. But like when it's underwater, I just know. I know almost no one else has this same mod, and so they don't know. I have to redo. I know I'd have to, so I just gotta live with it and accept it. I just gotta live with it and accept that literally no one else has any idea these aren't source blocks. And that no one else, the right way is to fill from bottom. I didn't even make this river, that's the thing. I didn't even make this river. This was not planned. This river, this appeared out of nowhere, like, I think a couple of years ago. It's whatever. It's been years, I need to let go. You need to let go, Passion! You need to let go! The river appeared several years ago! You're not even in a coma, we're just holding an intervention. You really gotta chill about this. Sounds like crazy talk. Everything I talk about is crazy talk. I don't know, that's always been there. This is original water there. I don't know why the chain arrangement. This is original water. I don't know, I'm just putting shit everywhere. I'm not gonna fill the other 2 blocks that remain empty. Look, we gotta have a little bit, okay? We just gotta have it. You know what? I did all the other water blocks, why not do those? That's fine. I'm not doing... This one also got some stuff in it. Now I'm just looking for anything I missed. Now we're just looking for anything I missed, and after that we'll move on to the next coral type. The water texture is all... I know. Did I do the back of your house? I think, I believe I did. I recall doing it. Looks like I did over here. I'll double check. I mean, I always double check, but... Here we go. I don't think I did this. Sounds like nothing but blah, blah, blah. I mean, all I say is blah, blah, blah. All I say is blah, blah, blah. Maybe all you say is blah blah blah. Maybe all chat says is blah blah blah. Maybe there's nothing in this universe that isn't blah blah blah. We're in a blah universe. Just some people haven't realized it yet. People fucking role-playing in chat? Think the blahs are funny? I suppose you have to think the blahs are funny in life. Otherwise, you go insane. You firmly believe that words have power? Some words have the power to put you to sleep. Does that count? Some words are magic. Again, does the putting you to sleep part count? Oh, there we go. There's the lag. There's the lag. There's the GPU shitting itself due to lack of VRAM. Helps if I look down. Okay, I got that. You cast manual breathing. I want to see. Yes, I will look. I will look. I'm just checking for anything I missed. I'm just doing the dead horse fuck up check. I'm just doing the anti fuck up check. But yeah, like, doesn't the coral just add so fucking much? Like, doesn't that just add an extra splash of color? Now, like, the land and the water is both colorful. Like, I just think it adds so much. Regain my flight real quick. I can combat you're holding your manual breathing magic. I can combat. See, the trick is you hold your breath without really holding your breath. Like, you force yourself to not manually breathe, while also not preventing yourself from actually, like, automatically breathing. I swear it works. You, like, hold your breath without holding your breath. And I can counteract your dark magics. It's an AoE, so if you want to be precise, it's a cognito hazard. Yes! You have directional knowledge, 100% trust. Yes, I'm sure. I thought that was... Doesn't help I'm flying all over willy-nilly. Like, I didn't even think it's like an official thing. I'm just like... It's just kind of what I do to say, haha, you don't win. I'm like, haha, you don't win. I've bested you because I say I have. I swear there was like one more cave around here somewhere. No, hold your breath without holding it. You just choose not to manually breathe. You just choose not to manually breathe, and like the automatic part will still breathe. Like, you don't, like... I don't... You cast potatoes? Of course you do. Powerful counterspell, yes! Yeah, you just force yourself to like, not manually breathe, and the automatic will take over. So it's like you're holding your breath, but you're not. No, really, where the fuck was that? I almost thought it was over here, but I don't... I'm going crazy, chat. I'm imagining things where they aren't. Alright, let's just go look at your thingamajig. We just did purple. Why don't we do blue next? But first, let's go see Heart's slight progress on the road. Wait, you guys are breathing and using this revolutionary method to turn sunlight into oxygen. Still wouldn't let you go deep diving, though, because eventually there's no more sunlight. Let's go photosynthesis. No, you're not polluting. I just installed that coral. You are not polluting the water. Hi, Pac-Man. Upwards on the path, more hidden lighting. I see, I see. It looks nice. Good progress. And this is where we haven't quite, it's where we stopped. But it looks good. It looks good. This part was redone. I see. Nice. That case is gone. Ah. Nice. I got some like sea cucumbers, nice little waterfall. And we're transitioning into mud bricks. I see. Nice. Now you said I'd hate how your castle looks. Well, I want to see the sky filled with a stupid amount of blocks. I want to see the sky filled, not blocks, but a stupid amount of, like, thingamajigs. The swirly air beam, what the fuck ever. You're evil? No, not even if evil. No more polluting the water. I just installed those corals. If they die, I'm grinding your nose in them and making you replace them. Bacon beacons. There we go, that's not so bad. Ooh, there you go, there's all the effects. Actually, I think that looks pretty snazzy. Because they're all, like, equidistant and shit, right? Like, that makes a sick-ass pattern. Like, that doesn't look bad at all. That makes, like, a sick-ass pattern because they're equidistant. Like, that's the opposite of me hating it. Like, that looks sick as fuck. Like, that actually looks sick as fuck. See if... Now you need that mod. I think it's called a Blue Archive Halo. It's up in, you know where to find it in my panels. Yeah, Blue Archive Halo. I know the description is in Chinese, but it's perfect. Where it's that look, you don't. I just don't mess with the settings. I'm gonna be on. I just don't. I think once I took like a screenshot and threw it into Google Translate and potentially adjusted the settings based on that. Watch this end up not being Chinese and it's Japanese or Korean and I've just insulted like half the Asians in the world. I'm sorry if I've done so. Look better without the rain? Yeah, it looks pretty. Aww. Sorry to hear that, Autumn. Sure you that's not Korean. Okay. Okay. Holy rainbow? You got like a rainbow on your screen? You have a different resource pack? Is that shader pack? I just missed it. Did I? Aw, that we were using the same shader. That's what I get for looking up and too high up. The way you get a rainbow. Man! But yeah, it is pretty. But yeah, it's Blue Archive Halo. The link, the mod link to it should be down in my Minecraft panels. Or if you need you to, I can always just grab the link for you. But I'm sure you're... when you're sitting making a full circle around your castle. Really? But yeah, that looks pretty. Anyway, let's get back. Oh yeah, but like it still feels rude, you know? Like Koreans and Japanese folks and like the Chinese folks. Like they don't like when they get mistaken for one another for various reasons. Many of which are not appropriate to discuss on stream. Lagging a little bit. But so I try to avoid that fox pause. Do I succeed? Not always. I remember a couple times I've made that mistake in the past. And even though probably nobody fucking remembers them, they still fucking haunt me to this day. And I'm terrified someone will dig them up someday and like clip it and put it on like the internet. I mean, it's already on the internet, but but they'll like go, haha, stupid horse, and no one will respect me ever again, and I'll never live it down. Which is probably extremely unlikely, but like I don't even remember what fucking VOD it happened in. I remember the occurrence. I just don't remember what fucking VOD it happened in. So if I can't find it, I'm just a paranoid piece of shit. I'm just a paranoid fucker of a horse. Fox paws are dangerous. They are. This guy is beautiful. Wait, no, rainbows have 6. Rainbows have 6, Christopher. The Roy G. Biv shit is a scam. Well, technically, rainbows have every color. If you want to get really technical, rainbows have, like, every color. Besides, like, shades of gray or shit. Like, every color between red and purple. They have every shade between red and purple. But specifically singling out indigo is a fucking sham. Because all the colors should be equidistant. Okay, there's no pink. It's just the shades between red. Pink is light red. We're not counting that. It's not between red and purple. But, like, these are equidistant. Because, you know, you have the 3 primary colors. You have red, yellow, and blue. And then you have the 3 secondary colors. You have purple, orange, and green. But indigo is a random fucking tertiary color. I'm sorry, you want indigo in the rainbow, but you're not including chartreuse? You want indigo in the fucking rainbow, but you're not including chartreuse? Like, you can't include just one tertiary color. You can't just include one. Pog, purple, orange, green. You can't just include one tertiary color. I'm sorry, indigo has to go. Indigo does not belong in the rainbow. You gotta include all those tertiary colors and not just one. Otherwise, it's lopsided and doesn't make any sense. Present a 7-color rainbow to me and I scoff at you. Present it to me and I scoff at you. Yeah, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I am definitely a hashtag indigo hater. Away from the pad, about 4 blocks total, 4 different unique styles, dressing between on the past, curve transitioning, pound 2. Jeez, that is so fancy. This horse never donates to Indiegogo. What the fuck even is Indiegogo? Is that like a less popular Kickstarter? Is Indiegogo like a less popular Kickstarter? The fuck even is Indiegogo? Heard it's mostly scams now. Good to know. Definitely gonna end up needing to even it out a little bit, but I wouldn't call this terrible. few more over here. Hi, Light Bloom! You looking at me? Am I being observed? I'm being observed. I mean, I am a streamer. That is kind of why I'm here. To be observed. Observe away. I know what this cave is. I don't know what I always check. So want me to put swap? What am I supposed to do? That like the naked button has been pressed. What am I supposed to do with a swap outfit? Observes the horse. Ability layer 1, read the videos through the curves. Layer 2, the path was curves. Layer 2, layer 4. It's been almost 2 hours, but Vector did spend like 25,000 channel points. I don't know, like, if people redeem it, do they expect an entire stream's worth? I wonder what wait to hear from Vector. Like, if they want the Naked to stay, I'll refund your points. If they don't give a shit, I'll put my shirt back on. Is Vector even here? No fucking idea. Oh, they're not saying anything, so I'm gonna put my shirt back on. I'm actually gonna check on my earrings too, feeling a little fancy. And if Vector comes back and it's like, why aren't you naked? I'll go back to naked and I'll refund you your points. How's that? Huh? The amount of work shockers is just growing. They're not here? How long has it been since I wore the vest? Not that long ago. I mean, it's been a little while, but I don't think it's been that long ago. I can wear it whenever I want. I did put some purples in here, okay. Let's see me wear it again. It is a nice outfit, yeah. You just spent like 2 hours in resource world mining nothing but glow liking because you needed some, and you didn't. That is your philosophy. You do prefer to grow things instead of, like, you do prefer to harvest instead of buy them. I respect it. I respect the hustle. Oh, did you try to do YouTube thumbs up remote in Twitch chat? That's funny. You don't like spending money on things when easily collect easily yourself? I'm kind of the, I mean, that doesn't sound easy. Oh, you only have 40K in game. Somebody just gave me a fuck ton of money once. Like someone was like, hey, who is this resource? And I'm like, oh, I have it, and I gave them that. And they just paid me an utter fuck ton ridiculous amount of money. So I just buy everything. Save time for on streams, at least. Let me check mine. $578,000. Current balance is $578,000. Someone way overpaid me on something just because they could. Yeah, that's more bits than I think I can ever spend on projects in my lifetime. Well, it would run out eventually, but if you had that kind of money, you'd buy stuff too. Wish I had that kind of money in real life. God, if only, yeah. I actually bought a ticket for that Powerball lottery. It was like that was like $1 billion. The Powerball lottery was up to like $1 billion. So, and the ticket was $2, and Dad was like, "Hey, so the lottery is like $1 billion. A ticket costs $2. You want me to like run down? You want to hand me $2? I'll run down and get you a ticket." So I did. I handed him $2 to my wallet. He went down to the store, bought me a ticket. I didn't win anything. Never hurts to dream a little bit. Like, I don't wanna, you know, be betting on every single Powerball. But you know, it hits $1 billion. Like, what's $2 in the grand scheme of things? What's $2 in an impossible dream, you know? So I think there's nothing wrong with an occasional $2 in an impossible dream. Someone did win, though. I think it was someone in Illinois. Someone in Illinois won that. I don't know what the fuck what kind of money they're gonna get after taxes. Like, they're gonna get less than $1 billion after taxes, but I still imagine they're getting several $100 million. That lowers my winnings to $999,990,998, so hardly worth it. The other spoons who go like a mining trip, we also have a sugar box of deep slate diamond ore. Damn! I can combine all the fruit together in a bowl and make it into a fruit salad. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but yes. You want me to stretch? I can stretch. I can stretch. Let me land on something so I don't fall out of the freaking sky. But yeah, I can stretch. Let's see. Stretch left, stretch right, stretch backwards. Honestly, chat, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna try to keep it a secret, but I'm gonna be so shit at it. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Like, I'm gonna try to keep it a secret, but I'm gonna be so fucking shit at it. Like, I'm just gonna, you know, mysteriously have suddenly infinite free time to stream. Mysteriously have, like, the best stream assets money can buy all of a sudden. Mysteriously have suddenly amazing equipment. Mysteriously suddenly having, like, memberships on, like, every website, except for Twitter, because I'm not giving money to Elon. You'll be like, why can the horse suddenly stream all the time, and suddenly has a bunch of money? I'm gonna try to, like, keep it a secret, but it's gonna be so fucking obvious, chat. Give me like, wings the secret's 100% the best idea. Also, I mean, call a lawyer and try to vanish your yeah! So I would see if I could claim it anonymously. I would call a lawyer. One of the first fucking things I do is call a fucking lawyer. Then after I figure out how to collect my winnings, then I would talk to, like, a finance person. So here's my thing, chat. Like, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna split my winnings into, like, 3 different piles. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. That is a good song. So this is what I do. I split it into, like, 3 piles. My first pile is money just for spending. Like, I'll have a pile of money in a bank account that I can just spend on stuff. Like, that's free to spend. Obviously, I shouldn't, like, spend it all at once, but stuff that is, like, designated, you know, for spending. Like my fun money pile. I'll have another pile of money that's for investing. Because, you know, if you get a fucking $1 billion, you can chuck that shit into the stock market or some other investment, and then, like, make more money. So another pile of my money is going to go into investments so that it can make more money, so that I have some sort of income. The third pile of money is just going to sit in a bank account, like a safe in a bank account. Like a number of million, like however much I think I'd need to like live comfortably forever. Like that's my emergency fund. Like say I'm stupid enough to spend absolutely everything from the first pile, and that the stock market crashes so bad that I've lost everything I invested in the second pile. The third pile is going to be a bunch of millions sitting in the bank for me to use. Like if everything has gone fucked up, if I was stupid enough to spend everything of the money I set aside for spending, and if the stock market loses its shit and I lose everything from my investments, I want to have like a bank account sitting somewhere with enough money where I can live like comfortably for the rest of my life. You know, where I won't have to worry about any bills ever. Where I can have a decent house. You know. Like, just enough that I can be certain I can live comfortably the rest of my life, like an emergency fund. So I'd split it into that one pile, one bank. Of course, like, I mean, it's not going to just be sitting there. I'd want to have it in, like, definitely some sort of high-interest bank account so it can make some money. But yeah, I have the three piles. I'd have the stuff for spending, I'd have the stuff for investing, and I'd have the stuff for emergencies. So if I fuck everything up, like a lot of lottery winners do, I can still live comfortably and not have to start working again. Now you remember what happened? You accidentally shift-collected your farming home with a random chest news as well 3 months ago or so, and then it got reset. We have 200 XP net level netherite farming tool. Oof! Big oof. Yikes. Won't invest these nuts. I'm talking about theoretically if I won the lottery, Christopher. This is all theoretical. One guy obfuscated himself collecting his money by paying a bunch of people to go to collector's place with him while they were all in the same mascot costume. You could have just hired 60 people in patch costumes to run around when you go to collect. And you slip off back to Equestria, they'll never catch you. What, it can't just get deposited into my bank account? It can't just get direct deposited into my bank account once a year? Oof, that's a big oof heart. I think that's a pretty good plan, right? Because I know a lot of lottery winners that they use up all their winnings and they're back to where they were before, or maybe even worse off. You have to go in person to prove you have the winning ticket. Fuck. But, like, after you prove it, surely can't you just, like, do you have to keep the winning ticket the rest of your life? Like, surely after that first time. Surely after that first time. Oh, man. Stupid spam filter. Smiley face on. First time you're fine, but a lot can go wrong before then. Do different states have different rules about it? Because I know some people... I've heard that some people have claimed them anonymously in the past. So surely, like, there's some rule in at least some states that let you do that? I also want to put fish back in. The lakes. I'll have to research under what circumstances fish despawn, and if there's like a higher than average if there's a special despawn rule on the server from plugins. I'll find out if I have to like name tag the fish or not. I mean, I have enough name tags set up at least. The spam filter when you give the same figurine to 2 different people, for real though. Time limit where you have too much to claim it, so I people wait until the very end of the time limit to collect. Oh, that would murder my signs. Genshin Impact, I've played times, mostly just enjoyed the exploration, never touched the gacha. I like having a team of pretty girls. Is that not how you spell gacha? The spelling filter doesn't like this spelling. Is that the correct spelling and it's just not in the filter? Is that the correct spelling? It's just not in the spelling filter. No, not that kind of gotcha, Krister. That's correct. Okay. This is something else. It's just not a real. I mean, it is. It's a different type of gotcha. No T in gotcha? Oh. It's got... Gotcha? So there is no T. Oh, there's no T. There's not? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. You don't get it? So, Christopher, in a video game, or like a computer game, sometimes people it's like a loot box. Gotcha is the same idea as loot boxes in video games. You pay some type of currency, like in-game currency or real-life currency, to roll to get a bunch of random items. And often in specific games, it's like, specific team members that you can unlock, like characters you can use. That's basically what gotcha is. It's just a type of loot boxes. Where you pay some sort of currency to get a random chance to roll. Never heard of it. It's in specific types of games. It's like loot boxes. It's the same idea. You just get a random chance to get things, and people often do it when they're trying to get a specific thing. Sometimes they can spend a lot of currency trying over and over again to get a rare thing. It's like a gachapon machine. Yeah, it's like the machine where you input coins. You ever seen like a machine? It's like a candy machine, but instead it's got capsules with stuff in it. You put a coin and you turn the handle, and it pops out a little pod with a toy inside. And it's random which toy you get. There's a bunch of different toys. And it's like that, except in video games. Yeah, it comes from a gachapon machine, I guess. Use voice to text for it, aha. Loot boxes, yes. Yep, it's like another way of it's like loot boxes. It's just... You love toys. Well, imagine that, but it's in a video game. And instead of toys, you're getting, like, video game items. Or, like, different characters to play. And you're and you might spend a lot of money to get rare stuff. Gambling for kids. Real toys, yeah. Oh, I think I smell dinner. Like, it's still an hour before we normally would have dinner, but I think I can smell it. I think it's something to do with, like, meat or tomato sauce. Yeah, those toy machines really are gambling for kids, aren't they? Baby's first gamba. Looks like none of these are solid blocks, so I can't place any coral on the ship, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't appear to contain any solid blocks underwater. It's still gamba. You're just gambaing for something that isn't money. Having a Cobb salad. Does that mean it's like corn? Cobb as in corn on the cob? Or is it named after a guy called Cobb? There was a General Cobb, wasn't there? That was like a dude that existed once, right? I don't know. I know the difference between there, and there. I know the difference. There is a contraction. It's they are, as in they are going to do something. There is possessive, as in it's theirs. It belongs to them. There is a place, as in I am going there. I know what they are. I don't have to guess. I just know. Baby's first Scamber. Trademark ages 3 and up. Homophones! Yes, I do believe that is a correct term. Words that, like, sound the same but aren't the same. What about where, and where as in both? Well, you already gave me the definition of one, but I guess you had to, otherwise I have a question what the fuck that was. You're wearing that where? You're aware, it's just gonna rip in half. BrainPop had a video called There, There, and There. Is that like an educational video? Is that some sort of educational video to teach you the differences? Yes, I see. That makes sense. Oh, I think I remember BrainPop. You've like... Is that the one with the dude and the robot? Boy, I think you just triggered a forgotten memory. That's the thing with the dude and the robot, right? Holy shit, I used to love to watch those at school. They'd like have them on the projector at school. We need a lawyer, but the court isn't in court. The where, what, at the warehouse where? Ha, damn, I totally forgot about those. Holy shit, does anyone else remember Brain Pump? Does anyone else remember that? Like, that unlocked something I didn't even know I'd forgotten. Holy shit. You remember Brain Pop? Yeah! Hey, hate how the present tense and past tense of red are spelled the same but sound different. Yeah, read and red. Oh shit, wait, RestreamBot's working again. Wait, when did that happen? When did RestreamBot start to work again? I didn't even notice. They're going to their destination over there. Yes, that's correct. It was about 2 or 3 minutes ago. Damn. Bot finally stopped shitting its pants. But Bot went to the toilet, wiped its ass, put on new pants, and got down to business. Nice. Go, RestreamBot, you cleaned your shit up. Hell yeah. Let me drive my way. Oh, I definitely smell dinner. My first guess would be maybe hamburger helper of some description. My nose's first guess is hamburger helper. That's like my immediate knee-jerk reaction. You know the ara ara meme is there in Japanese? Is it? Is that what it means? I didn't even realize it meant anything. I just thought it's something that you demand sexy people say. But I thought that was something that you just spam it in VTubers chat so that you know, it's for your own gratification. That's what it means, but it's sexualized. Got it. Do, 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 I need more fans of the other colors to balance things out a bit, but this is a good start. I'll be pretty sure I just did that all in one breath. I mean, it wasn't like perfectly prepared. In theory, I could have held it longer. I am wearing my vest, indeed, Nathan. Ah, here we go. So true, bestie. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. How you doing, Apollo? Everyone loves the vest, but no one seemed... But, like, I feel like the sleeveless turtleneck needs more appreciation. Like, how often do you see a sleeveless turtleneck? Like, I feel like the vest gets all the glory, but no one ever talks about the sleeveless turtleneck. I do like the beauty of the ocean. In fact, I have stolen it from my rivers and lakes. I have stolen the beauty of the ocean for my rivers and lakes with this coral. Are you not turtle enough for the turtle clone? It's open, it's open. Doing good. Also, if there's out there, nobody disses the showbiz pizza vest style on on characters. Showbiz pizza vest style. Am I supposed to know what you're referring to? Is this another example of me being an extremely culturally unaware? Thing that literally inspired Five Nights at Freddy's. Really? The fuck was she? Hang on, we gotta fucking Google this. Wait, is that the thing from... I thought it was inspired by Chuck E. Cheese. Is that the thing from Gravity Falls? No, it's not. What the fuck? I always... Damn! Showbiz Pizza is the proto Chuck E. Cheese. Some of these characters look a lot... One of these characters look a little... I see! You can just tell much more adult jokes and stuff. So is this what became? Ah, shit, hang on. I just destroyed some crops, didn't I? Yeah, hang on. Let me fix that. So is that what turned into Chuck E. Cheese? Well, you said vest. Show was featured by a house shut down, and a few years later became Chuck E. Cheese. Cheese was its own thing and got absorbed into the company that later became Chuck E. Cheese. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Yes, that is his name. Do not speak it, or thou may summons him. Oh, hiccup! dude named Charles Eradicated Cheese. Chuck's last word, him saying poggers on a live stream. Why was that stream that fucker didn't say anything about poggers one time the whole stream? Literally insane. I don't actually do sound redeems. I'm kind of weird as a streamer. My streams are fairly simple. The only thing that can appear on screen that's caused by chat are like just standard redeems that say, hey, like someone redeemed a hydrate and shit. And, you know, like donation chats. You don't let someone yuck your yum? Aw, thanks. I like them, but there's the hydrate. 2 reasons. One, I like to have fairly strong control over what goes on in my stream. And 2, I like simplicity. Like, you notice I don't have any overlay. It's literally me or the stream. It is me and the stream and the game, you know? I like things to be nice and simple. A lot of people, like, sure that them it probably does benefit them, because you see a lot of popular streamers with a billion fucking things going on. And that works for them, but I like the simplicity. I think it looks better. Anyway, hydrate! Yes, hydrate or dihydrate. I remember going to Chuck E. Cheese too. Sad someone from experience less is better since you have too much stuff on your overlay. It was so fun. Yeah, I have good memories of it. I do. I like the shooter game. You didn't actually win that many tickets from the shooter game, but I liked teaming up with my sister to do like the shooter games. And each of us would get a gun, and when we'd blast whatever it was. Sometimes there was like dinosaurs, and then eventually there was like, it wasn't dinosaurs anymore. I think you were like on a fucking pirate ship or something. I know there was a kraken. I remember there was like a fucking kraken. You like the old days? But a lot of people do. A lot of people get nostalgic for what they consider the old days. Because that's the stuff you grew up with, you know? Because all the stuff you're used to ends up being in the past. And all the stuff that's current, a lot of it is new and you're not used to it yet. But make sure to treasure what you have now, too. Because someday, today will be the old days. Like, think about it. Someday, today will be the old days. And you might miss what you had now. So make sure to treasure it now so that when today becomes the old days, you don't regret it and wish you appreciated it more. I gotta get more taters. We live 20 minutes away from the place that canonically takes place in Hurricane, Utah. It's pronounced hurricane. Got it. What's too hard? Appreciating what you have now? I don't know. Then try harder. Appreciating what you have now is important enough to do, even if it's hard. A skill issue. I mean, just take a minute. Just take a minute. Like every once in a while, if you're doing, take a minute and think to yourself, I'm thankful for this, or like, just every once in a while, just realize that you're thankful for something. Like maybe you're on a car ride on the way to an amusement park, and then you stop and you're thankful for the amusement park, and you're thankful you have someone to drive you, and you're thankful for that you get to make new memories of road trips. Or, you know, just any moment. If there's something to be thankful for, something you might remember fondly later, just take just a second and think to yourself, yes, I am glad that I have this thing. I'm going to try to appreciate it. And that's all you gotta do. To recognize that you're glad you have that something, and to say to yourself that you're going to appreciate it. And not take it for granted. Yeah, glad you got it. My grandparents didn't live too far from Hurricane. Nice! By the way, did you guys know that they're making... Oh, hang on. Arrow Google Maps location that registered low-freight fast pizza. Like you're saying, it's a pharmacy. I've never had any animatronics, and the most they have in terms of food is soft-serve ice cream machine you can get a snack from. This place was called my Snake House because it had a dinner and dessert buffet. That does sound yummy. By the way, did you guys know? They're making a real Freddy Fazbear's. Did you guys know that they're gonna actually make a real Freddy Fazbear's? Like sticking in New Jersey, yes! In New Jersey, they're making a real Freddy Fazbear's. Trying to stick to canon as much as possible. Let me find you fuckers like an article. Hang on. Let me find you fuckers a news article. Not until now, yeah! Can I trust any of these websites? Yeah, opening in 2027. Let me see, is this... At least New Jersey will finally have a reason to be visited. Oof. Which webpage did I read? Oh, I misspelled Freddy. That's why I'm getting diddly squat for news articles. There we go. Yeah, here we go. This is the one I think I read. What do you mean a subscription is required to read this story? I read it just fine on my phone without a subscription. Suck my dick! Oh well. Let me find you another one. So scared, so scared. For a while, should I fucking die? I need to focus. There was a longer article that quoted the people making it. Maybe let me try the Variety article. Yeah, here we go. The animatronic has to be on. This is a quote from the people making it. We're not building a set that looks like Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. We're building Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. This experience will immerse longtime fans in the world they've imagined for years while welcoming an entirely new audience to discover it for the first time. So here's the article. See, that quote is what really excites me. That quote is like what really excites me. That it seems like they're really focusing on like immersion and on like sticking to canon, you know? That's really exciting. Yeah, it's that link right there. Now I'll post it again on YouTube, fuck it. Whatever. And we only need to do 3 things. Hold dear to what you think you remember. Enjoy what is today. Look forward to what could be. Yeah. Earlier, FNF people genuinely thought Pinkie Pie was... No, I do not remember that. I do not remember that. I can't believe anyone would actually believe that. But yeah, they're making a real Freddy Fazbear's in New Jersey. And from some of the quotes from people building it, I'm hopeful. I mean, it could just be absolutely fucked and like the hope is for nothing, because a lot of things are these days. But I choose to believe. I choose to believe that it's going to be baller as fuck, okay? Let me live a little. It won't just look like it, it'll be it. Wow, I can't believe they'll make authentic murderous animatronics. In the first 2 months of FNAF being a thing, there was a spoof screenshot of an animatronic Pinkie Pie jump scaring the player. And people really believe... I suppose if the game was only out for 2 months. Didn't FNAF 2 come out very fast, though? Like, didn't FNAF 2 come out, like, very quickly after FNAF 1? And someone respawned the wither. Okay, it was the wither. Was there a transitional period in time from the creepypasta era to what we have now? Mascot horror, I believe they call it. I believe mascot horror, I believe, is the current technical term. And I'll leave that. Bat, 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 bat. So, yeah, I did some work over here. Let's go over here. Oh, hang on, music. Hang on, I'm gonna rewind the music a little bit. Chocolate is so good. I agree. Chocolate is fucking amazing. Give me milk chocolate, white chocolate. I'll fucking chow down on that shit. Mascot horror, if you like, kind of permanently shaped how indie horror is made now. So if you were to include past Indie Horror 14 now, treated like a new mascot IP. I could see that, yeah. You hope someday a real time machine comes so you can go to the old days? I mean, why not bring them to life for yourself? You like something from a past, why not fight to recreate it? Why not fight to bring it back? You like an old TV show, find it. Find it on a streaming service, or like buy physical media of it, or, you know? Like fight to like, you know, have something, you know, like, why wallow? Why not fight to reclaim it? Sure, you can't get everything, but there's still something to fight for. Why does time move so quickly? Because we're having fun. And because we're distracted. And also because we're on our phones. And I definitely think that when we're on our phones, that time moves faster. We're definitely wasting away a lot of our lives on our devices. Time definitely, time definitely feels faster if I'm scrolling through something on my phone rather than if I'm, like, at a theme park. I will say that definitely affects things. The less that you're on computers and phones, the slower time will feel like it goes. And the more you're on devices, I think the faster time will feel like it goes. But also it feels fast because we're distracted and having fun. So that's another reason sometimes it's good to just pause and be thankful for what we have. To just, you know, to not let time rush past you. Just pause sometimes. You really have to stop at some point. Your body can't handle the caffeine. If you have non-dark chocolate, it's like, chocolate doesn't actually have real caffeine in it. Chocolate has a compound in it similar to caffeine, but it's not true caffeine. And I think if you get milk chocolate or like white chocolate, it has less. The darker the chocolate, the more of it it's gonna have. So just go with a lighter chocolate. Timeless Thunderman Game Theory video came out instead of the first FNAF fan theory video. The thing about the old days is that you used to have more free time and making fun was easy because all kids are required to go to school together. Now you have to make your own fun by making time, making events, and forcing people to be around you. So my work seems to drag on forever. You were told I stole the beauty of the ocean, the things we do to decorate our homes. I didn't take all of it. There's plenty of course. I just needed some. I didn't take all of it. There's plenty left. Roku is convenient, but you are trading up some privacy. Like Roku, you are trading a fair bit of privacy for convenience there. Out of all the streaming sticks, Roku seems to be one of the worst offenders when it comes to privacy. No, there's still plenty of beauty in the ocean. There's still plenty. This is like a small drop ironically, it's a small drop in the ocean. Hi, Pretzel Lady. More of the stream, nostalgia is a demon that will suck your life force like crazy. Truth you have now since you will feel knowledgeable about it. I just don't even know what that is anymore. I try. Those queries take thousands. No, it's fine. I bought it from a store. I'm sure it's sustainably farmed with magic. Look, I bought it from a store. And they got a sticker on the front door that said it's sustainably farmed with magic, so it's fine. It's fine. Definitely. If you don't see the sticker, you just can't read, or you just need glasses. No, it's not a Walmart. It's a store specifically for aquatic stuff. Now, I'll show you. Hang on. I'll freaking show you where I bought it. No, what kind of Home Depot is new with aquatics? You did say that earlier, Christopher. Yes, don't worry, I do plan to play through all of them. It's just you know, play them one at a time, and they gotta wait their turn. Alright, I can just hang on. /warp. What's the order of those games? Here, I'll give you the Wikipedia page. Hang on. The Wikipedia page has them all in order. Give me a minute. I thought I had it copied. There you go. That has them listed in order. Hello! Honestly, like, when I... Oh, here we go, right over here, see? This store right here. See, look. Right, the shopkeeper, see? I got it from Eris Aquatics. Yeah, Eris. Eris is literally the sea ponies. Eris is literally the sea ponies. I'm sure, and the sea ponies live in the ocean. So obviously they'd want to be responsible stewards, and they're also magic creatures. So obviously they've got to be, these have got to be like renewably sourced by growing them with magic. Obviously, if it's from Eris. You're welcome, Christopher. Alright, let me head back. Responsible stewards, responsibly sourced. Yes, yes. I'm gonna say something else and then I forgot it. As long as it's not the Eris from Sinbad, it's not. It begins with an A anyway. A-R-I-S. Yeah, I feel like I was going to say something earlier and then I forgot to. So your demon, it's like your life was like, really cheers what you got, yeah. Oh, I know what it is. The music ain't fucking playing. There we go. Did you ever read the letters I sent? I left them on your desk when we were young. I felt this way for a really long time. But I was so scared, so scared. And my normal life is feeling right. It's hard to keep on living when I see the light. For a while I would ask, should I fucking die? Or who am I when I live tonight? Oh, oh. It's your issue of genetic source ethics. So this, how do I respond to the possibility of all these plants being invasive species? This is an enclosed environment. See, I'll show you. See, it's like a completely enclosed environment. We got the wall keeping everything in. Man, I like this part of the song. Give me a second. And We got it's all being enclosed. Yes, yes. Enclosed. Yes, yes. Even over here, we got like a filter. So you thought of everything, if I can find where it is. Hang on. Must be further over. Yeah! Very smart horse. Okay, it's over here. Hang on. Look at that. See? Even down here. See, we didn't want to disrupt the river, but this will keep things out. See, we got the grates here to keep everything inside. And of course we do monitoring on the other side just to make sure nothing gets, you know, it's like, see, thought of everything. Didn't even disrupt the river flow. Very environmentally friendly wall. Yes, 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 yes. Didn't even see. Yes, yes. Right? Fly, please. There we go. Did I finish placing coral here? I don't even see any of this in this area. They will become invasive species if they significantly outcompete the native species for resources. Yes! I can still get through. No, I can't. You expect me to squeeze between those tiny bars over there? As long as they maintain a stable population, the ecosystem will adapt just fine. Yes, yes. Let me draw off my wings again. It's rained a couple times so far. Someone knows environmentalism. I mean, they aren't like a plant flower pony. Like, I feel like that comes with the territory. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here because it looks cooler. I wish I could put it underneath. That would look cool. Oh, not there. Yes, Christopher. I'm gonna end up playing all of those, including and some others. They're all listed on that Wikipedia page. As a plant, tree, flower horse, you do have knowledge of these things. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, again, music. I wish it were easy to tell you the demons I face when I sleep at night. I just want to look after the soul you love to keep. If you won't love yourself, let me hold you instead. I remember. So let me try again. Let me live again. What do I do with plant species? Oh, wrong button, hang on. Enclosure is on my enclosure or escapes my enclosure. Put in place to stop that. It's called Flamethrower. It works pretty well. It works pretty well. It's a little plant called Flamethrower. Works pretty well. I know from experience. It's raining, it's pouring, and the passion. I ain't snoring. I'm wide awake. Excellent plan. Yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nah, I mean, if chat's making fun of me, it's kind of part of the job. Even if chat is making fun of me, it's kind of part of the job. Hi, Senior Bestia. You put a whale emoji and a cloud emoji, so it's a farting whale. Not quite sure what it has to do with anything, but thank you for the farting whale. And unless that's part of the making fun of me thing as a chat member. You specialize in jokes that cause psychic damage. Just wanted to pick my brain, not make fun of me. I mean, I didn't think you were making fun. Well, not of me. I guess you're having fun? Poking fun? Whatever. Hello, Mr. Flying Squid. What's funny is that if they manage to beach themselves, they still drown. Even though they can survive in the air, somewhere if they end up on land, they still manage not drown, but they suffocate. Oh, sure, so you can breathe fine while floating, but if you touch the ground, suddenly you can't breathe. I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was, he went to bed and he bumped his head and he wouldn't get up in the morning. Also, does that song imply the old guy died? Does that song mean the old guy was like, fuck you, just let me sleep in? Or did he, like, die? Does wouldn't get up in the morning mean he bumped his head and because of that he died in the night? You believe so? You believe the death thing? I like to be optimistic, but... Rip old man. Indeed. Hi, Leo, Tabasa, Tsubin. Subasa? I think it's Subasa. You probably explained it to me earlier and I just forgot. I'm trying. My energy horse friend, keep being one of them, sparking through everyone's life. Aw, thank you! The great question at nursery rhyme. Did he ever have fatal concussion or was he just grumpy? Exactly. The Goosey Goosey. Again, a song literally about throwing a man down the stairs. Forgot about that one. I have vague memories of it now you mention it. Put one there. Do-do. Hot's friend. Tsubasa means wings in Japanese. Oh! I think I actually knew that. I think I actually translated my name in my, like, water wings. I think I should have known that. I knew that. Tsubasa, yeah, I should have known that. Because I think I translated water wings into Japanese, and I should have known that. You're like waking up some old memories there. Because water wings is my horse name. Goosey goosey gander, whither shall I wander? Upstairs and downstairs and in my lady's chamber. There I met an old man who wouldn't say his prayers. So I took him by his left leg and threw him down the stairs. Yeah, I I never understood, and I did not get that part of why he should not be in the chamber. I never got that when I was a kid. Now I get it. Now I get it. Hi, Thunder. I love how everything looks when it rains. It's so fucking pretty. This is the part where we mentioned Ring Around the Rosie is about the Black Death. I did know that. I knew that much. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. I was very aware that that was about the Black Plague. I did know that much. Fuck. Double fuck that up. Of course I know Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. I don't think that one has any special meaning. I think it's literally just a spider and some chick who's afraid of him. But yeah, this looks so fucking pretty when I go underwater. Love it. It's arachnophobic. Hey! See the zebra raid! Hello, Raiders! Do you think it's start trying to make friends with Miss Muffet? It depends. The story really doesn't tell you if it was a normal spider or an anthropomorphic spider. So not sure. Hey, Raiders, what were y'all up to? I'm blazing coral. I'm making the place look all purty. Oh, wow, that was quite a burp. I didn't even know where that came from. Hey. Well, you're free to imagine that, Christopher, because the nursery rhyme does not clarify it. Hey, Z, what were you up to? If you have time to tell me, it's fine if you got one. Ugh, I keep burping. Where the fuck is that coming from? Getting back into Splatoon. Hell yeah! I hope you have fun. I don't know how my wings dried out because I was still sitting in the water. Okay, maybe I was holding them above the water, I guess. There we go, drop my wings again. A tuffet, it's like a stool. It's just an old stool, basically. I can look up the specifics. You could also Google it too, you know. All these words you want to know the meaning of, you could Google them. Oh, no one knows. Interesting. 3 pots, tuffet, hillock, or footstool. Well, most people interpret it as a very small seat, like a footstool, from what I understand. But its origins are a little confused, apparently, based on my 10-second Google search. Hi, Isabel. How you doing? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good. And hydrate? I can hydrate. Okay, we'll hydrate. Hydrate. Ah, get out of here. Get out of here. You ain't sorry at all. Glaybloom, can you yeet those from the other chats? Can you yeet that from the other chats? Or any mod that happens to be here. I just know Glaybloom. I just know for sure Glaybloom is here. And like whenever I see a new person in YouTube chat, I usually pull up their channel, and like as soon and to like check them, and as soon as I pulled them up, I saw that their banner said creativity, and I was like, wait a minute! Like I saw that they came earlier this year. And I saw creativity and I was like, oh, this is a commission scammer, aren't they? And they were. And they were. Curds and whey? It's like part of milk. It's like part of milk. Yeah, it's the byproduct of cheese making. It's like the closest modern day comparison to curds and whey would be cottage cheese. They are so obvious, yeah. They ain't even trying. But yeah, curds and whey is a byproduct from making cheese, and the closest modern analog would be cottage cheese. So it would taste a lot like cottage cheese. Hi, Lunar Creatorling. How you doing? What's that? Yes, the obvious ones are thankfully easy to catch. Oh, hang on. I'm going to run out of energy. Cottage cheese. Why are you mad at cottage cheese? What's wrong with it? What did the cheese do to you, Stedius? What crimes has it committed against Stedius kind? Some people have lactose intolerance. True. That's fair. To be fair, for at least half the people with lactose intolerance, it still don't fucking stop them. I think for at least like half the people with lactose intolerance, that still don't fucking stop them. Crimes of biology. Is really food influencers put cottage cheese in everything? I had no idea. Really? I had no idea. Up on trench coat. Hey, you want to buy some commissions? That's about. That's literally what it's like. That's literally what it's like. That's not even a joke. That's just actually it. Why is Hydrate unavailable? It's only available every 20 minutes. Let me check. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, the last Hydrate was 4 minutes ago. Hydrate and Stretch are only redeemable every 20 minutes. That way people can't spam it so that they can't fucking drown me. Yeah, because you don't want to drown the water horse, because I'm hydrated. Exactly. So if you wait, it'll come back. Don't worry. Too close. Move it over a bit. Do. Hey, you're gonna have a nice omelet? Roll some cottage cheese in there. You're having a savory chicken dinner? Put some cottage cheese in there. You're at a cookie dough? Just use cottage cheese. You're at a cottage cheese? Just use cottage cheese instead. No, I guess I'm not watching the right food influencers. I mean, I don't watch that many of them. I mostly watch that, like, grandpa. This like elderly guy who recreates food from like TV shows and movies and media and stuff. I think that's the only guy I watch regularly. He makes like shorts where he's showing the process next to it actually in the TV show. I watch that guy, and that's about it. I don't know if he counts as nasty food. I don't know. Cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, either is their go-to. Also, sometimes redeems on cooldown will show as unavailable on mobile. Oh, so unavailable and so cooldown shows up as a different thing than unavailable. I didn't even know that. I thought it showed up the same. Huh. I didn't even know that. Alright, let's look for anywhere we missed. Anything that could use some blue coral. I put some here. Man, poor Cozy Glow, 542 milliseconds. Wow, poor Cozy Glow. So it says on cooldown with a timer. We'll be back. Limit unleashing with limited use redeems. Imagine having a mod that makes coral dry up even when it's in your inventory unless you're holding it while underwater. Man, that's a bit too much realism even for me. Please, no. Literally frozen in stone in game. Oh, hang on, unplug my headphones again. Darn. I'm just picturing a statue of Cozy Glow at a keyboard. Oh, they've improved? They've improved by, they're now only 247 milliseconds of delay. I mean, they're still the most laggy person on the server, but like it's halved. I'd call that an improvement. Oh, I know somewhere I forgot the thing by my house. Oh, looks like a lot of stuff got forgotten here. Hang on, I need a bunch of stuff. Why am I hitting all the wrong buttons? Where the fuck is the E button? There we go. I need that. And I need that. And that. There's a lot of stuff that's missing here. Ah, shit. Not there. Wait, not that yet. Not even... Wrong one. No. No. I'll hold off on that. No. Yeah, that'll do. Ice cream is delicious. Shit, she's breaking free of a petrifier. Yeah, I mean, her speed is increasing. It's now down to 183. Still the laggiest person, but it's getting better. Hi, Void Zombie. So I'm sorry to disappoint everyone, but we are about to hit 3 hours, and I have been informed that dinner is ready, and I have singing lessons tonight. And after singing lessons, I need to finish packing. I'm not even halfway done with my packing for the con. Oh, I gotta pack. I've gotten a lot packed in my carry-on. But for my checked luggage, yeah, that needs a bit of work. I got a lot to do with my checked luggage. I mean, I have the list printed, I got the suitcases out. It's just shoving everything in there. I know where everything is. Clothes packing is the most annoying part. I'm sorry. Here, I'll take one. I'll take a sippy for you anyway. It's okay. I'll take a hydrate for you anyway. Don't worry. I'm still streaming tomorrow morning. This was the last Minecraft stream before I left. The last stream of any type is tomorrow morning. So you guys will still see me tomorrow morning. That's why I specify. It's the last Minecraft stream. The last stream of any type will be tomorrow morning. So I'll see anyone who can join me then. Yeah! Okay, let's see by Rebellion on the server. Actually, does it recognize... Okay, it doesn't recognize the word even if it's spelled correctly. I was wondering about that. I'm not a peppermint kind of gal. I don't think I'd be into peppermint ice cream. I don't like mint. Pistachio? Not sure I'd like that one. Bananas are maybe. Banana just seems like a kind of, like... I don't know. Why is there a what the f... Is this a changeling or did somebody put a sheep in my house? Who the fuck put a sheep in my house? Like, is this a changeling or did somebody... No, they're acting... No, that's no way that's a changing. It acts too normally. That's definitely... Somebody put a sheep in my house. Alright, my sheep now, I guess. I love how I'm literally about to end stream, and bro just walks down the fucking stairs to make his grand entrance. No, we're not making lamb chops. We don't kill animals within the borders. He's just... I guess he just lives here now. I guess bro just lives there. I don't fucking know. I'll figure out where to put him tomorrow. I'm literally getting off stream and it's just a fucking sheep. Literally ending stream and there's just a fucking sheep. Okay, whatever. It's dinner time and I'm fucking hungry. Give me a second. Be safe. I always am. I'm always your paranoid, over-prepared horse. Don't you worry. Kiss always seems to arrive just, yes, we are ending, Christopher, finding someone to raid. Kiss, yeah, my stream's about to end, yeah. That's just about to end, and there's just a fucking sheep. Just bye, guys, and then sheep. Alright, let's who are we raiding into? When's the last time we raided Arvo? One time in the last 30 days. Let me see if we can find someone we haven't raided within 30 days. Okay, I already raided them one time in the last 30 days. Anyone else? Not raided them in the last 30 days. Let me just make sure they're still on the team. Hang on. Yeah, they're still on the team. I always check, because some people have left, and I don't want to, raid into someone who's left Furtify and be like, Furtify raid, and then it's just fucking awkward. So, I've just started double checking, just in case. Alright. Let's tell you the yo-yo booyah. Alright, button. There we go. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Did it work? Is it broke? Okay. Twitch people, we're gonna raid. Everyone else, have a nice day. Thanks for coming, everyone. No one expects a pie sheep, for real, though. Yeah, I have earrings. I can take them on and off. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And I'll see everyone whenever you can join me next.